and thank you for viewing the video.
Make America great again. From sea to shining sea. It's a land to free, my friend. The one for you and me. Let's go.
I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two old people on the couch, and it is Saturday morning. So, how are you doing? You know what? I could not go to sleep last night. My mind was racing.
Well, I slept good because, whenever you sleep in somebody's, we went to our son's house, and you sleep in a stranger's house. Yeah, you never get the good sleep that you do here. So last night, I did sleep good. I want to apologize if we talk a little slow. I'm a little tired. Debbie's a little tired. And, cat scratched me on my nose.
It did scratch you on the nose.
I don't know what it is about cats. Like, every once in a while, you'll just pick them up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And out of the blue, they'll just strike you.
Yeah.
I picked up the cat 100 times before, and it just didn't like it that time. And it turned around and...
Good morning, Jake. How are you this morning?
Got my Nanya, Texas on the back 20 hat on.
Mm-hmm.
And, so how was your Thanksgiving, everybody? Hopefully it was good.
Yeah,
Ours was good.
We had a really good Thanksgiving, and I got to see my two youngest grandkids. Good morning, Zombie. Aw, thank you.
Happy late Thanksgiving, Zombie.
Yeah.
Good. See, these people, our true subscribers are in 2 seconds.
They are.
But what was I talking about?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Oh, Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving was good because my son is conservative.
Yeah,
he's
good.
Awoke.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what all is going on in the world.
Yeah.
He's not blinded by the mainstream media or anything like that. So we can sit there and go, I can't believe that. Can you believe they're doing that too? Can you believe nobody believes any of this crap?
I know. Good morning, Full Country. Good morning, Ann.
Hey, Ron.
Good morning, Ron.
Ron's in here.
Good morning.
Little Frenchie and Big
Texas.
Ann is in here. Full-blown country. Oh, you've been saying this. Okay. We don't want to do that too much. You keep saying hi. I'll keep the show rolling.
Good morning, David.
Hey, David.
So I haven't done any Black Friday shopping yet. Zero. So I need to make up for that today.
We've been thinking about getting a mid-size or small-size Jackery or backup system.
I actually have a video ideal for putting out a video about that. So that's all. We'll just tease you with that we're thinking about getting a Jackery. My mind last night.
For what size?
Yeah.
For what we want to do and the battery size.
Yeah, don't give too much away.
And money size.
Yes. So last night, I could not go to sleep for the life of me. I came up with so many video ideals that I will not follow through with that it is ridiculous. Ideals for Debbie's Mindless Happy Place making a comeback.
I guaranteed everybody you'd do a show on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you fell through.
I know, but we were out of town, and I went to work with you on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay, next week.
So, anyway, good morning, Joy. So, a lot of things happening this week. I don't feel like I rested at all on my week off, so.
You want to get out to some of the news going on around the planet?
Yeah, so do you have something?
Well, to start off, last night I started watching a little bit of...
Good morning, Pure Country.
Trudeau is being...
Good morning, Shannon.
Trudeau is being...
Yes.
He's in front of a committee
yes man.
Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And to try to say why he invoked the Emergency War Act or whatever it's called, right? And he's like... He's contradicting himself left and right. And they really wanted this one paper whenever he was interacting with their, police or something like that. And it came back fully redacted. It just had the cover. And they're like, no, we want to know what you did, and said back and forth with, this, with the police or something like that. And of course, all they got to do is redact it. Nobody sees it.
Good morning, Donnie.
Trudeau appointed the judge to do this also.
Yeah.
So you got that.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't find out anything, and he'll get off. No big deal, people.
So we were coming back yesterday, driving back, and my phone kept going off with the Apple News or whatever, and it kept saying stuff about the World Cup, and it kept saying like the U.S. and England were playing yesterday, and this thought popped in my head, right? And it
Yeah.
was like, that would be a good place for somebody to pull off a Freaky Friday. Because apparently there are way more soccer fans in the world than there are football
are.
fans.
Let-
So,
Can I?
because it's worldwide.
And
Yeah.
here, as in the day I grew up, everybody just relax. I'm gonna just say my ongoing joke, okay? Everybody relax. I don't want to lose any subscribers here, okay?
Okay.
But I played the sport. It's a fun sport to play and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Can't watch it though.
Yeah.
I cannot. I played it because it was high energy and you moved more than baseball and stuff. So I thought I'd give it a shot.
Yeah.
And I liked it and
Mhm.
everything. But the here in America we had football and baseball primarily.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe basketball. No, and hockey a little, but those were the four sports.
Yeah.
ESPN, ESPN never covered
Soccer.
soccer.
Mhm.
In fact, they joked about soccer. They mocked soccer.
Mm-hmm.
And American life was still pretty good back then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the day ESPN legitimized soccer here in America
Mm-hmm.
as a sport, and then one day I woke up, I turned on the TV, and they're like, "Today, America versus Mexico on ESPN." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
ESPN is actually airing soccer after tearing it to pieces for all these years. And it seemed like at that timeline is when America started going downhill.
No, well, you're just saying. Allegedly.
So
Allegedly.
all you soccer fans and
Mhm.
everybody out there, I know it's a world sport. The world loves it.
Yes. Very
But
big.
Here in America, we never carried it. We never showed it on TV. It was never on ABC, NBC.
Mhm.
It was never on the wide world of sports. It
Mhm.
was never on anything. And then we started going downhill. Let's see.
Well, anyway, so
And Ron's in here. Ron will tell you, hockey. He likes watching it. I like watching it. The Penguins sucked.
good morning, AC.
The Penguins literally sucked whenever I went to, whenever I went to the games and lived in Pittsburgh. And it was only
Yeah.
$7 to go to it too, which is a lot back then, but not that much. You could afford to go to sports back in
Yeah.
my day. But we went down there to literally watch the fights.
Yes.
Not so much the hockey because the Penguins sucked,
Mhm.
but we would all egg them on until, one got in a fight, and then the fans erupted, and we got our money's worth. There.
Okay. So can I continue my news
Absolutely.
story?
Please. Say
All
hi
right.
to AC.
I did say hi to
Agent
AC.
33's in the
I
house.
said, good morning, AC.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, so we're driving back, and I'm thinking that in my head. I'm like, oh, that would be, I'm always
Soccer
thinking.
on ESPN.
No, I was thinking that that would, to get people's attention. I've been waiting for this Freaky Friday that's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
This big event that's going to happen to throw us all off, And we get home, and there's been a report that Iran might be planning a Freaky Friday for the
Yeah.
World Cup.
You were
And
thinking-
I'm like, yeah.
They
and
always think it though.
Yeah.
and
So,
Super Bowls
because
and
it's
all
so
that.
big or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it's always going to be maybe.
Mhm.
But it's weird because it's over in Qatar, right? And I guess they don't like the.
And Qatar is out already. They're the first.
Listen, whenever you go to host countries,
They had the record for getting out the fastest for the country that's hosting the World Cup.
you don't
Yeah.
want to mock the country that's hosting it either. You want to
Mhm.
respect their what's it called? The things that you do with people.
Mhm. You go to a fight and a hockey game breaks out.
Yeah.
There you go.
What is it
Cold
called?
bone country. I don't know.
Their culture.
Yeah.
You don't want to disrespect anything.
No.
What does America try to do right off the bat? Disrespect their culture and have like a
Uh,
rainbow colored USA emblem. Like,
Oh,
come on. For one thing, we're red, white, and blue. No matter
Yes.
what's going on
Mhm.
in the world, we're red, white, and blue. You want to throw that on there and go there,
mhm.
and then the Qatar team lost the first round. It's
Yeah,
the first time.
the first time that the
Oh,
host
and,
country has lost
you know,
in the first round.
the woke mainstream media is going nuts. They think, haha,
Yeah,
you,
mhm.
you lost. And,
Yeah.
and I'm like, come on, people. It's a
Mhm.
sport. Let them do their sport thing.
Yeah,
And, keep politics separate from your sport.
absolutely,
But-
absolutely. So anyway, so there's been that warning coming out right now. So good morning, Kay. So I thought that was interesting or something to keep your eye
Mhm.
on to make sure or hope or pray that nothing breaks out or happens during the World Cup. So um, then we were watching a video last night and it was talking about Los Angeles and the California homeless. The homeless stuff going on in California and how much homeless there is. And when you think of homeless people, you think of drug addicts and just
Yeah.
people that don't try to work,
Well,
right?
watch this at 2 times speed. Get to the point.
Well, I'm getting to the point. But they're saying that 40% of the homeless people in California
Yes.
have jobs.
Yeah.
So that's a sad state of America when 40%
40
of people and
almost
they
half the
can't afford
people
housing.
that are homeless
In
have
California,
jobs. Let
yes.
that sink in.
Hmm.
And 10 or 20% were children that were homeless. So the thought that they're just all druggies, which a lot are. Let's be honest.
Mhm.
But a lot of them that aren't down there in Drug Row Alley are still homeless in their car or something.
Yeah.
And they're homeless. So way to go, Newsom. Newsom 2024. That's there. I'll say it right there.
Now,
for
and
president.
I haven't been out shopping, and I look forward to seeing this report on how Black Friday shopping went or whatever, because that's a good gauge as how the economy is. But when we drove by the outlet mall,
Mhm.
man, there were people parked on the grass and stuff. So I'm thinking people are still in denial about how America's going. Everybody has just a little bit more debt to spend, I think.
Do you want to get out to the marine? First off, I didn't say
Yes.
it.
You
If
already
you're new
said
to
it
the
once.
channel, did I?
Yes, you've
Oh,
already
just
said
went
it.
while you were
Mhm.
rambling. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get out there. All right. Let's see what's going on at the marina while we're talking news.
Yeah, the world is on fire. I do think. And speaking of the world being on fire, there's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 events that if they come together, then the supply chain is really going to be in trouble. Okay, what is going on in China that we are locking everybody back down? I think it's all just smoke and mirrors.
You think they're just saying that here
Like
to
they're-
get us ready for something here, even though they've been locking people down over there like crazy all the time.
Well, I know, but that's ridiculous. I mean, we don't even act like we ever had a pandemic here around us. So there's people everywhere. The Macy Day parade had tons of people out there, right?
Yep.
And yet in China, apparently they're locking people down and quarantining them, and they're starting to have protests, and fires are breaking out,
Well,
and
I-
all kinds of bad things. So,
Listen, I have been trying to.
yeah, China has gone nuts. So we have those people being locked down. You asked me for some news.
Man, your chatterbox today. Go.
You
Keep
asked
going.
me for some
Run
news.
with it.
Okay.
Run with it.
Well, I don't want you to start
I
rambling
wanted to
and
interject
lose my.
something.
Okay, interject.
Like, go ahead. No.
No,
Go you
interject.
first. Now you already forgot it, probably.
No, I have a
right.
whole train of thought.
No,
though.
I forgot.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, so we got China, which is going to hurt our supply chain
Right.
if they're not going to work.
Right.
Okay, and keeping us supplied, right? Because we can't make our own
I can
people.
see you right there.
our own products. We can't make them here in America.
Look at
And-
the people.
Yeah. And then you got more talk about the train companies going on strike. Got more talk about that.
might
And
happen.
if they go on strike, if the train
Well, that's a big
engineer
problem.
goes, that will be a big
Yeah.
trouble for
'Cause
the
we saw
supply
some
chain.
oil
Mhm.
oil tanker tanks on the railway on the way up there.
Yeah.
And was that the one that we didn't go underneath? Was the oil one? Deb?
What's that?
The oil.
Yes, we did see an oil.
Is that the one that wasn't going across the
Yeah,
highway?
I have no idea.
See, I have a thing. Like whenever
Yeah.
you're going on the highway, it's weird how most of the time there's a train going over the tracks while we go on the highway underneath or over top, right?
hmm
It seems like it always times out good. And I always say that's good luck.
Yeah.
And then that one train was way over here and we went by and we didn't go, it wasn't underneath us or over us.
hmm
And I think that's bad luck.
So if
But
all
then,
these,
but then we recouped on the next train.
yeah,
We went underneath.
that's not even news. So, the point is that all these things are going to intersect, and then it's going to be really bad for our supply chain, and we're not going to get products at the store, and the shelves are going to be bare, and it's going to be really bad.
Yeah.
That will be really bad. And so then that brings us to
Okay.
our pew-pews.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Old
What Jake said, that's exactly
Mr.
why they
Biden.
want our pew-pews. So,
Yeah.
Mr. Biden comes
listen.
out and says it.
I have told everybody since the dawn of time that they want to take away like the AR-15, right? They want to take it away. It's an assault. I won't say it here, but an
Mhm.
assault thing, right? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's just a regular, semi-automatic. I go, that's their step into taking. If they take one semi-automatic, they take them all. Well, Biden just let it out of the bag.
Yeah.
Because he's senile. And
Yeah.
he just came out, he says, nobody should have not just an AR.
Right.
He said, nobody has a need for a semi. Well, guess what? 99% of all guns in America are now.
They are semi.
They're semi. And you got some revolvers. You got some pumps.
Action. We had a long conversation
Lever
about
actions.
this on the way back.
Yeah. There's a couple of them out there. But for the most part, nowadays, every, I would have to say, Jake, what do you think? 95% are all, maybe 95% of all, things are semi-automatic. So there you go. So luckily, my deer rifle is a pump.
Yeah.
So
well, that's good.
Don't have to worry about that on that one.
Yeah.
But you're out of luck. That thing that you've never even
I know that I've never
trained
shot.
on. It's in trouble. Nah, they're not going to get it though. They won't
No.
get it. We all know it's America, and I'm glad he said it because I've been saying that since the dawn of time, and with the softball or whatever that they want them all.
Jake thinks it's about 80%.
Okay, that's about it. Yeah.
Good morning, Kansas Misfit.
Hunting rifles and stuff like that. But man, everybody has one of those, hand pew-pews,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, Kansas Misfit, we drove through your town, and I didn't contact you because it was the Thanksgiving week, and we didn't want to bother. We didn't know what you had going on, and but next time we will. Yeah. But next time I'll get a hold of you before we go.
We didn't even stay at our son's that long.
No, we didn't. Just for Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. The day we arrived before.
Yeah.
And then we did Thanksgiving, and then we left the day after. So
yeah.
And I actually got to fix his sink and everything, so it was productive. And I had a good video. Now, I want to just talk about you get back to China for just 2 seconds.
Let's get back to China.
I know somebody that works with, somebody that's over here from China.
Yes.
And he tells, the person I know that works with the Chinese go, why don't you just do what your government tells you to? Why don't you just, get the jibby jab and wear the mask? What is wrong with you Americans? You don't
listen to your government.
We just, jump, snap, and do exactly what they want us to do. And
that's why you're in lockdown.
The employee that, the person that works with them that I know is like, again, you don't want to disrespect nobody. You're like, maybe that's how brainwashed.
Yeah.
The people over there, they don't think on their own. Their rights of thinking on their own have been stripped so well by them that they don't question it. And like you see them over there crying whenever they get locked down.
Yeah.
Because they know. They're like, oh my God. They're not like arguing like we can't take this anymore or whatever. They just know it's bad for them.
Yeah.
And they're it's not a good situation, but we'll just cry, I guess.
I guess
that's
so.
what
They're
we're gonna
starting
do
to protest, so.
I know,
and that's making it rough on them. Good morning,
So,
Tina.
America,
Tina Ladybug.
I tell everybody, I ain't putting it back on again.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm going to jail. I don't care what goes on. I ain't putting it on again. If I go to work and they say you got to leave the building or something like that, I'm like, I'll leave the building, but you have to fire me, or you keep paying me. You keep paying me, I'll go home.
Yeah.
Good luck with that all, but you better give me a paycheck.
No.
Or fire me. One of the two.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
You're not doing it.
No. And if I do it,
yes,
then hopefully the person next to me goes, you know what? I ain't doing it either, right? And then the other person next to him across goes, you know what? I ain't doing it either. And then we can break the chain quicker. next time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who knows?
That's it.
Guess what time it is?
Oh, it's time.
I see Ned up.
All right.
Queued up there. He's
ready.
he's ready. So we're gonna go out to
right.
Ned.
I hope I do. Let's get out to Ned. All right.
Let's get out to Ned.
All right. Ned.
That's right, Hunter. Everything labeled the big
still-
guy. All right. Hey, come on.
Ned.
Listen and pay
Ned.
attention. Hold on.
thought
Hold
he
on.
was
Two old
ready.
people on the couch. What's up, two old people on the couch?
Where are you at?
I'm here at FTX in the Bahamas, at their headquarters.
What are you doing there?
Well, Hunter came, picked me up, said we got a lot of work to do. That we had to straighten up a lot of things down here at FTX. So he picked me up in his jet, and we're down here now.
Well, I can't imagine what you guys are doing at FTX. I mean, come on, fill us in.
I mean, you guys obviously have been hearing the news, so
Yeah.
that's what's going on. So I don't know. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
Ned never knows what's going on.
What's up? Yeah, big guy. I'm keeping him on target. Yeah.
Hi,
He's
Nico.
not going to the island until after we get all this done, okay? I promise. He won't be at the office. I know. I'm keeping away from the stuff, the blow, too. I'm keeping away from the blow, and we're not going to that island until after all this is done. I promise, big guy. Okay. Yeah, gotta go.
Man,
All right, I'm back, guys.
who is the big guy?
I can't tell you who the big guy is, okay?
Oh my.
It's top secret. Nobody can figure out who the big guy is.
What about-
Especially the mainstream media, which is great.
What about the FBI?
Yeah, I don't know. The FBI doesn't want to look into it either, okay? So listen, you guys are really making all this hard to get our work done down here. I got Hunter over here. You know, he's already chasing the secretaries. I said wait until the island. So back to you.
Back to us. All right.
The
So
island. I mean, he's down in the Bahamas.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the island.
I don't know what the island is either. So he had like a scratch on his nose,
Just
just
like
like you
mine.
do.
You want to ask him?
Yeah.
All
Let's ask him.
Let's get back out the
Yeah,
net.
we'll get out to Ned and ask him what
Yeah,
happened to his
Tim, I
nose.
got the hat. Yeah, we'll tell him about the new channel. All right,
Hey,
hold on.
Ned.
And speaking of the
Ned.
devil, Debbie's trying to ask me a question.
Ned.
Stand by. What do you want, Debbie?
What happened to your nose? You have a scratch on your nose.
Well, I was having a dream, and I picked up this cat, and the cat scratched me right on the nose. And I immediately woke up from the dream, had this scratch. No cat.
Oh,
Freaky,
my.
Huh?
Yeah, pretty freaky. Pretty freaky.
Okay. I don't know what Mark's scratch on his nose has to do
No.
with my scratch on my nose. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit confused. Hold on. Let me ask Ridge Life if he's got anything he wants
Okay,
to say.
that's
to
Tim.
Okay.
Got anything to say to the guys? All right. I'll tell him. Go Ridge Life. Watch the new channel where he's taking items and he tests them out. What's that called?
It's a review.
That's right. Yeah. He reviews things. Back to you.
Good morning, Debbie.
All right, back
Back to us. All right. So that's weird that he has a scratch on his nose, just like your nose.
Yeah, and maybe you were supposed
Uh-huh.
to ask him
I was supposed to ask him.
that
That's
it's freaky,
just like,
that it's the same
yeah,
as
mhm,
mine. But he
mhm.
knew that.
mhm.
He could tell that that's what
Yeah,
you were going to
I know.
ask.
You could tell. Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's because we're twin triplets.
Maybe it's because you're twin. I wonder if your other triplet
Whenever
has a scratch
I-
on
yeah,
his nose.
But he's going to Mars, so we can't ask him. But
Mhm.
that would be wild if he's millions of miles away
Yes.
and he gets a scratch on his nose too. Like, is it true? Like, if something happens to one twin, it might
Might
happen,
happen to all three
twin.
twins.
But
Yeah.
we're a rare twin triplet,
Triplet.
so
Mhm.
that may
Yeah.
only be with us.
It might only be with you.
But the big guy, man, he's got the big guy on,
Mm-hmm.
and and then Hunter and them are going. He's chasing the secretaries. And
Yeah, of course.
he's got to wait to
Of
get
course.
to the island.
The island,
I don't-
whatever the island is.
Who knows what the island is?
Yeah.
But
So-
we don't know which Hunter
No, we don't know what hunter he's with
or
or who the big guy is.
who the big guy is.
Mm-mm.
So there you go.
Yeah. So who knows? That boy, at least it's sort of news like what he's doing now, because FTX has been in the news for the stuff that went down
Yeah,
with that
yeah.
company and it being
Yeah.
a Ponzi scheme and
Yeah.
all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff,
and-
allegedly.
And
So money laundering.
now, did
a
he
lot.
say that they needed to also erase anything to do with Ukraine? Also,
Yeah, I think he did.
I don't know if he did or not.
I don't know if he did or
but
not.
I'm
but
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of already in the news a little
Yeah,
bit.
it
that
is. It
that
is. And they
FTX
are coming out and saying that FTX was a
allegedly.
thing. Allegedly.
We'll stay on the safe side.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it in
Mhm.
a verifiable news organization,
Yes.
but
Hmm. So it
We-
is coming out with that now. So
allegedly it was a money.
Mhm.
We'll stick with allegedly laundering money, to Ukraine to probably allegedly launder it back.
yes,
to-
allegedly.
Let's go over all who's been to Ukraine again real quick.
Oh, let's
Okay.
do. Yeah.
McCain,
Yes.
Pelosi,
Yes. Check.
Obama,
Check.
oh man, why am I drawing a blank?
Has Biden been
No, I
over
don't-
there in the
Hun-
olden days?
Yeah, Hunter's been
Hunter.
been doing the
Hunter.
work for him over there. Hunter,
Oh, Bush.
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like I was gonna look that up and I
Yeah,
did.
you didn't look that up. So,
But-
but I mean,
Mhm.
and who was McCain over there with? Oh, that other politician that's still in right now too. Graham.
Yeah.
Graham's been over
Mhm.
there. So all your deep state, humongous deep state players
Mhm.
have all, especially, made a trip over there,
Mhm.
and that's what I mean, I'm just putting my eyes on it. Nobody else has gone over. Like some Joe Blow congressman hasn't gone over there. Just the people that are dealing and wheeling. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah, no, people can't conceive of the amount of money that they've stolen from us Americans at all. I
We
don't.
would be so
yeah.
well off here.
Yeah.
We would.
we would
We would be like
rocking
the
and rolling.
Saudis.
Mhm.
The Saudis get a paycheck. If you're a Saudi citizen,
Kerry probably went.
You make
I
a-
feel like Kerry went.
yeah, oh yeah, and then he went to the Antarctic.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all the people that went to
Mm.
Antarctic.
Yeah, everybody's been to the Antarctic.
But what was I saying, Deb?
Hmm.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you cut me.
Rewind the thing.
No, they probably can. What was I talking about, everybody? No.
Who knows what you were talking about? Nobody
Oh,
knows what you were
They're
talking
shutting that down, and we know, you can throw in some other places they've been, like Kazakhstan,
about. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Taiwan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if it's good or bad. Maybe we're shutting down these, things.
I think that's what we're doing.
And let's talk about that a little bit.
Mhm.
Again, Elon Musk, boy, he's doing all the right things. But, he's also got
Supposedly.
the chip thing. And
I
we're
don't.
on the fence with it. but
I don't.
I'm enjoying him
forget
right now. But I'm
that
not
He
stupid.
wants to chip our brains.
Eyes on him until,
Mm-hmm.
if he starts going down the chip and brain aisle and
Mhm.
enforcing it and all that stuff like that,
Yeah.
yeah, well then obviously he's bad. I mean, but right now, oh my gosh, it's a lot of fun. And he keeps on telling all the people like, I'm gonna, look into your. Let's see what Twitter had to do with, suppressing this and what Twitter
Mhm.
had to do. He's having, how sometimes you buy something, like I bought that little beeper thing
Yeah.
to prank people.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes your money is well worth.
Thank you, Jake.
It's well worth it, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like you buy that,
And you get lots of enjoyment out of what
Yeah.
you bought.
he's having more fun right now, trolling all the people that were trying to suppress him and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
In his speech,
Yeah.
and he's like flipping it and just having a great time, and I like it because they can't do anything. Now he's going to put his fact checkers in there, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to say, well, we fact checked that to be this. And they're going, you can't do that. You
Yeah.
can't just put your own people in there and fact check. And he's like, that's what you guys were doing. You
I
know?
know. I know.
You were fact checking with your fact checkers. Now I get the fact check with mine. And then like somebody says something back to him. He's like, well, now you got to pay $8 to be on Twitter.
Oh.
Just like I'm charging you and you only. Because
Oh, my.
he's like owns it. And he's like having a ball. Last 6 days.
To have fun.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know,
Hey, whatever floats your boat, man.
if I got all the way down to 2 million, I don't know. I'm just setting a number. You know, if I lost everything down to $2 million, I'd still be having a rip roaring good, you know, retirement and everything.
Yeah.
And he's up there. He's getting close to our age. I mean, he's only got to be like 40 probably or something.
Yeah, I have no idea how.
So he ain't
Elon
got that
Musk
much
is.
long in life. So
Mhm.
you know, I would rather waste it trying to do good. And he's doing way better than Bill Gates in humanity, I
Yeah.
think. You know, for humanity. So,
Yeah.
again, don't trust him 100%. Enjoying what he's doing right now.
Oh, well, good.
It's all just
Yeah, it is a war.
for
Yeah,
our mind.
that's their slogan anyway. That's
Man.
Biden's slogan.
It's-
Soul of America.
Just watch what's going on in China
Mm-hmm.
and how that country has got them. And again, they've got the credit system.
Have a great day, Tina Ladybug.
You know, the credit system where you get more money if you align with the government perfectly.
Yeah.
I'd rather be poor and tell you to F off, you know?
Yeah. There's a lot of talk about the whole credit system coming into effect
They're trying.
again.
They're trying.
So,
They're trying.
you know.
And again, and then I saw there for Ron, my buddy up in Canada,
Mhm.
you know, whenever they were doing that trial against Trudeau, it also was kind of coming up that Biden was pushing him to stop the truck rally.
Mhm.
And then everybody, you know, the people that I was watching, they're like, well, Canada has always said they've been the 51st state of America. They have to go along with.
What America
They
wants.
lost their sovereignty if they ever even had it, long time ago, right?
Mhm.
And they're just a 51st state, and we kind of are still maybe part of England,
There's a theory. There's a theory about
and we're just
that
part of
just,
the England Empire still, just duped to think we're free or
Yeah.
something. Whatever, that's deep.
It's a theory.
But you know, the
Yes.
Canadians are just the 51st state of America.
Mhm. Yeah, they're pretty
But
peaceful up
that
there. in
guy,
Canada.
that Trudeau, is just a puppet.
He
Just
is
like,
a puppet.
who's the guy over in and who's the guy over in France?
And who's the guy in
there's
France?
Trudeau, and then Macron,
Okay.
and then that lady that was in there for Germany for a while.
Yeah.
They're all just
Mhm.
puppets. Biden puppet.
Yeah.
And then like they still are getting all jazzed up about Fetterman, whatever, being president in 2021
Mhm.
because he can't talk.
Yeah.
Be a perfect candidate.
Yeah. So,
Whatever.
a poll of our great people that came here this morning to watch us. Who in the chat went Black Friday shopping yesterday? Good morning, Charlene.
Yeah.
Who went
We went by that.
Black shopping? Black shopping.
The-
Black Friday shopping yesterday. I don't know. Yeah,
What is-
we did not go Black Friday shopping.
Alright.
No, we did not.
Well, that's racist.
Well, it's not
I'm just
racist.
kidding. I'm
It's not
sure
racist.
they'll say it is.
Oh, we
They-
did. And I was hanging
Why
out
is
with
it
my
called-
grandkids.
you know,
yesterday.
Why is it called Black Friday? That's a good question. Why is it called Black
Because
Friday?
all the prices are slashed.
Black, though.
Mhm.
Why is it Black Friday?
I have no idea.
Not Red Tag Friday.
I don't know.
All right, there's something we can all look in. What did I want to say here?
You know, I don't really need anything, and I'm not really shopping a lot this year. I
In
feel
fact,
like
you need to get rid of a lot of stuff.
I am going to get back on Debbie's Mindless Happy Place next year, and it's all going to be about minimalism and minimalizing my life and my mind and myself and everything. So look forward to that. Great things coming to Debbie's Mindless Happy Place next
Yeah.
year.
And what was that place that we passed down there?
It's the outlet mall.
Oh boy, the outlet mall.
It was packed.
It was packed. So
People
are
are
still
parking
getting
on
out.
the grass. Who knows if they were buying anything?
I guess whenever the economy's bad, I guess you would wait for the deals. But I like to go I would rather just go online.
Hey,
and
Brit's
miss-
gray-eyed jewel. Welcome to our chat. If somebody can vouch for Brit's gray-eyed jewel, we
Oh.
will give her a wrench. She
She's-
said hi
It's
to.
100% a full-blown country, so she probably is.
I
We'll make
feel like
you
she's
a
a jet.
moderator.
Yeah. Oh, full-blown country isn't a moderator.
Oh,
I'm slacking on my
yeah,
moderator
get full-blown.
duties.
Did anybody check out the Back to Country Homesteads infiltration, the American series?
Oh yeah, we have been promoting that 100%. Yeah,
It's Back to Country
Homestead.
It's part 1, part 2. It's his last 2 videos,
Yeah,
and he's infiltrating the YouTube community.
yeah.
You know,
And yeah.
he's trying to infiltrate and start a channel
Yeah, it was funny.
so he can
It
keep
was really funny.
an eye. It's hilarious.
Lighthearted, funny.
And like
on,
he's Southern too. So, I mean, I don't want to be mean, but if you want to save a little bit of your time, watch it at 2 times speed. I think it's better at 2 times speed. I just will let him know that at 2 times speed, your video is way better. But that's just the way we are too. I think we are better at 2 times speed. So I've been watching his series
yes.
at 2 times. It's not good for the watch hours,
Yeah.
but
Well, his
It's good.
first video keyed on the Arkansas
the Arkansas bunch.
bunch of YouTubers,
Then he
and
made,
it was funny. So if you haven't caught it, Charlene or I know Come On has caught it, so he's probably filled
yeah.
Simple Life Reclaim
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Full Blown or
And
Country Road Cure in on it.
and now he's down at the Pinecone Fest. I don't want to
Yeah.
give anything
Mhm.
away. He's down at the Pinecone Fest.
It's funny. It's
now,
funny.
reviewing all the people that were there at the Pinecone Fest. And he's got 4 parts. So we're only 1 and 2 so far. So I can't wait for 3 and 4. All right.
All right,
We-
I was reading the chat.
I was like, that's dead air. We're
No,
not
I was
supposed to
like
have
reading
dead
the chat. I know I've been doing really good though.
Do we
I've
wanna
really been
open
doing-
up the phone lines, just see if anybody wants to jump in. Hold on. Is this an official
Uh-huh.
studio?
It is.
It says it on the door. It's official studio.
Yeah. Who knows?
And Jack Black says so.
Who knows? Jack Black
Let's
says
get the
so.
number up here. Video I don't have ready yet, but I can get that.
Yeah,
Stand
there
by.
is. There is. There you can go anywhere from watching it slower to 2 times speed, so you can watch it like 1 times faster too.
1.5 times or
Yeah.
2 times.
Mhm.
Start off with 1.5 so your brain gets used to it. and then
Oh, well,
move
thank
it on.
you. Well, bless your heart, Brits.
No, I didn't want that.
Well, all right. I'm sure she's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
there you
getting
go.
I'm getting the video ready here, people.
There's one thing that goes on here on my channel is everybody gets a wrench. Except for Biden 2024. He doesn't get a wrench when he comes in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't given him a wrench yet.
yeah,
But
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
gets a wrench because I feel I started giving wrenches on my first live and then it's just become a thing. So
All right.
we never get trolls though either. So there you go.
All right,
That's
so I
pretty-
got the video going too. If you want to jump in, video,
Oh,
just
okay.
point the camera at the scan bar there. If you want to join us video wise,
Yeah.
and the camera, like you're gonna take a picture of it, then it'll tell you go to the web page. Then the password is 12345 and then allow
your
your
camera
camera,
will-
then hit the start button,
And your camera will
you'll
pop in.
pop in up in the right hand corner up there.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too many people call us anymore.
Nah,
For a
it's
while
a-
they did, but they
Yeah,
not
it's
so
kind
much
of
anymore. You're welcome. Welcome, Brits.
a lot of things like to just be in the background.
Yeah, they do. And it's early in the morning. I don't
Mm.
blame people for not wanting to get on camera this early in the morning.
I'm trying to think.
We are all trolls. I
there's-
know. Everybody's a troll.
There are so many things going on too, and I can't even. We need to write it down this week.
Well,
I'll start writing it down.
this WAR that's going on
Yeah.
is a lot different than any of the other WARs
Yeah.
that have gone on in the past. And it's not being done so much
Out in the
with,
front.
yes, it's being done with information. It's being done with inflation. It's been done with suppressing supplies. It's being done a lot differently.
We said from the get-go
Mm-hmm.
that, if Trump lost, they would really, I mean, they were already doing it while he was in and fighting him, but we said that they were going to crush our, our supply,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were going to cause mass inflation, and, and gas would go up. So far, we're batting 1,000 on the big three.
Yes.
And it's for a purpose. It's, if we have money,
right.
then we have more power.
Yes.
If we have our own, if we can get our own energy, we have more control and more power as an individual.
Yeah.
And that's why I say they'll never give us an independent energy supply for our house. Like, give us our own solar panels.
That's what Mark's always saying.
1.5 trillion. Spend it on bettering and giving us our own,
solar. Everybody independent.
independently,
solar.
not tied into the grid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not any of that. Just independent. You got your own there. Now you're saving the planet from, the global thing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which we don't believe in, but
yeah.
But no.
Let's have these great big huge facilities of farm, solar farms, and then pipe it
to them
everywhere.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And just think about how great it would be if we all had our own power source of some sort.
Right.
Boy, would that give us a lot of our own control.
It would give us our own control.
Which
really
they
would.
don't want.
Oh, my. A lot of people out on this holiday weekend at the marina.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Why are these people? Why is he holding his hand like?
She's got a little fish.
Is he like he's not allowed to touch it? Was he told by his wife you can't touch anything?
I have no idea.
What's going on?
Yeah, a lot of people at the marina.
One person must be cold. They're all covered up.
Yeah.
No, then there's people in t-shirts. So
yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
A lot of kids. That's good to see.
Yeah, it is good to see.
Have some fun.
Yeah, it was nice to see my grandkids. I don't get to see them that much since they're up in Kansas, so it was nice to go up there and see my grandkids. Yeah. So anyway, I feel like I talked quite a bit today.
Man,
so
I was like, I usually am rolling and carrying the show, but today you carried the show. Obviously, I could interject if I wanted to, but I was so amazed with you doing some stuff that I suppressed my talking.
So can you think of anything else you would like to interject, like news-wise or what's going on?
Yeah,
and
tell us.
Stuff like that.
Give us a subject.
No, you. I'm talking to you.
I know. You kind of caught me. I've been so sidetracked.
Yeah.
I've still been watching my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think of anything that's really jumping out and grabbing me, and I'm drawing a blank right now for some reason.
So I feel like people for Christmas and everything.
Oh, I know it.
Okay, go ahead.
I know. Again, they're pushing hard. They're like saying, "Boy, it's just so embarrassing right now.
Mm-hmm.
This Russian thing. He's looking so bad. He's just on the brink of losing all his support back in Russia for Ukraine and all this stuff. It's just a matter of days,
Hey, back to country.
Things don't look good for him. So let's keep the pressure on and let's keep going." And meanwhile, I'm sure Putin's just saying, "Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet."
Yeah, they're still waiting for the freeze, right?
They're waiting for the freeze, and also, who knows? I don't know.
He's
He's not
going
to tell us, but I guarantee you, it's not going to end well for Ukraine.
Yeah, back to country. We've been promoting your series
everywhere
that we go.
We just
all
got
the
done
lives,
talking.
Yeah, all the lives that we go to and here this morning. Yeah. So it's very funny. I love it.
Who did
it's
I
very
jump
lighthearted.
in? Oh,
it's
Empty
great.
Homes. I jumped into Empty Homestead's live,
Mm-hmm.
and let them know that you were doing that, and they're like, "Oh, good. We'll have to go back and catch the first one." And that's good because they were in the second one.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that he commented, so he knows. Yeah, it's great. I think you should, do this at least every once in a while.
Yeah.
The infiltration.
I like the character.
Yeah.
I like how to do that because you kind of
the guy sounds like he's on the phone. It's it's him, but it's funny how it's a different voice.
So anyway, we've been enjoying it. So we did.
You got me cracking up.
Yeah,
you got
we
me.
really did enjoy it. We like that kind of lighthearted stuff. Things get too serious.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess
Second
too
Dead.
because we're part of the community, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
hilarious. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a great
He
series.
did
I love
us.
it.
We were on the second.
I know. I haven't watched the second. I watched the first. I haven't watched the second because we were at my
Thanksgiving,
son's
yeah.
house, and so I haven't even been on my tablet to watch YouTube
Yeah,
videos.
that's
But
good.
I will today. Yeah, I figured Bubba is your Ned.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's hilarious. So.
Now if you can figure out the green screen thing and get
Yeah.
him on the road, on location.
Maybe Bubba
listen,
can be with Ned.
Listen, because I've kind of done it. I've gone on location at other,
Mm-hmm.
you know, snapshot, you
Mhm.
know, their backdrop,
Yeah.
and put myself on their place.
Yeah.
Because I'll never get invited to anybody's place.
No, you've been invited to a lot of places.
I know. I'm just saying, but it's funny.
Yes, it is funny.
So maybe if you can figure out the green screen thing, you can start being on location at these people's sites.
Yeah.
You know,
Infiltrating them.
infiltrating them. That would be gold.
Yeah, it would be. And it would be a great way to be a promoter of other channels. And
Yeah, because you get talked about. Like you just
Yeah.
said, did you see that wacky guy that
Mhm.
did something about your channel? And they're like, ooh, no,
No.
I didn't. And then they might say, go check out that person. They did something funny on my channel about my,
Yeah.
you know, my channel.
Mhm. So, anyway. So, do you have any other news things that you
No,
can
no,
think of that
no.
went on this week or whatever?
No, absolutely not. I want to push a challenge for everyone to make some funny content and post with
Yeah.
Let Your Bubba Out. Okay.
Yeah, I have an idea for Debbie's Mindless Happy Place to do a thing and do a hashtag.
I gotta
And-
get used to these hashtags. And
Uh-huh.
I found out
I'm
finally
not good at
that
hashtags.
I was like, you know, whenever we talked about redacted, right? And we like them, right? And I thought they would think it was funny that we were like a husband-wife combination, just like they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But we were doing it before them, right?
Yeah.
And just come out and do a little, you know, spoof about, you know, we have Karen up in the
Yeah.
booth up
Mhm.
here, you know,
Mhm.
and they have David, their producer. I thought it would be funny that they could come over here. It would be a little bit funny to watch our show.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could just go at
At
redacted,
Uh-huh.
and then they, you know, whoever's in charge of their YouTube,
Yeah.
it'll say, hey,
These people are
these
talking.
people.
About, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that would have been like what's his name? I wanted to see it. Who's the guy that I wanted to get on channel with? Gosh, Heavy D Sparks.
Oh yeah.
Heavy
Mhm.
D Sparks. I did the best series. I think those guys would laugh hysterically
Mhm.
if they watched that series, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, boy, if only somebody could tell them.
Yeah, I know.
So can you go back? Can I go back?
You could
and
go back and
add
add that to the title or to the.
at
I don't
Heavy
know.
D Sparks?
Yeah, I feel
And
like you could.
then they would say,
Thank you,
"Ooh,
Joy Bless Life.
somebody said, you know," and then they would.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. And thanks, AC. He says that there's a new documentary called "Suddenly Dead" or "Died Suddenly"
Yeah,
that people might be interested
I've
in.
caught that. There's a couple out actually over on the Rumbles.
Mm.
It's great stuff, and
Is that on the Rumbles? Do you know?
I'm sure it is.
Mm.
I'm sure what AC Agent 33 is talking about is over on the Rumbles, and I've watched a couple. People have those type of series out over there, and the evidence is damning. You know that things are going on, and we know why. Got a good, but I mean the CDC has come out and said. Again, don't quote me on anything because I don't have it in front of me.
Mm.
Allegedly, I mean, they've come out and said that myocarditis is up 2 times, which is like 200%.
Mhm.
A lot of things are out there, and a lot of people on the mainstream media side are still like, gosh golly, what could it be? What could it be? I'm like, but the series that AC is talking about will waken you up. I think everybody knows what's maybe causing all this
Uh-huh.
that have half a brain.
Yeah.
But
Again, we talked about that on our last show because
Yeah.
somebody
yeah,
that
I know
that you
somebody.
know that is having trouble with her
Yeah.
heart or some sort of thing like that. So
And
but
hope-
we don't even know if they are jibby
Yeah,
jacked or not.
but it's becoming
Thanks, Shannon.
a problem around the globe,
Mhm.
especially in places that push something
You're right. Right.
that are having the most problems. So I hope not. I hope it's. One would hope that they were just doing it to lock down and change our people picking process.
Ain't no
To
judgment.
put somebody in something that we pick, right?
Mhm.
We go to a place and we do something. I think it was to affect that. And I
Mhm.
was hoping the jibby jab was just something to get everybody to do that. It wouldn't be nefarious. But I think, okay, can I say there's a guy out there called Alex, and then
Yeah.
maybe
You can't say his name. I was gonna bring him up too. We watched a really good.
we'll just call him Alex.
Yeah. We watched a really good podcast
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he had done
And
on the way home.
love him or hate him,
Mhm.
the dude was coming out with this stuff, and
Way before.
he said it was a plan.
Mhm.
It was way back. They were implementing it and everything, and he's been right.
Yeah. Mhm.
He's been right
About so much of it.
so much.
Mhm.
So don't. I mean, a lot of people call him a wacko.
Mhm.
He's a wacko that's right a lot
Yeah.
of times.
Mhm.
And then he gave kind of a sermon. He was, you know, trying to bring people to God too on that last one.
Yeah, he would. He really did.
He was pushing on his last
And
podcast.
about how he's not perfect.
He was way
And-
not perfect.
Yeah.
And that the evil side was trying to get him first,
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
now he's doing. I don't believe what you want. I'm not going to throw him under the bus because and just call him just a crazed whack guy because
He's been right about a lot of things.
he's woken up so many
Mhm.
people because he's been right. I mean, you can be if none of this happened the way he said it was going to 20 years ago and told us about the plan, then I would be like, yeah, the guy's old.
Hey, Carrie.
But we used to see that back in my day. Like, what was that one police show? Barney. It was like it was a comedy.
Oh, in the
Gosh, in
I
New
don't know.
York City or whatever.
Yeah.
Like Barney something. Let us know. Well, one of the guys that got thrown in the bars was just spouting about all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
And and they were like, this guy we got in the jail cell, he's a whack job. But then they were like, some of them were like, maybe he's right, or
Mhm.
whatever. And then he left.
Thanks, Joy.
It was a great series, and guess what? Like, they were mocking what's going on right now. If you went back and watched
Yeah.
that show now, and the one guy that didn't trust his government and everything,
Yeah.
it was right. What was that show? Barney?
All I can think of is Barney Fife.
I know, but it was like Barney.
You'll have to get some clips from that.
Yeah.
And we can play them.
We'll find that
Yeah.
episode
Mhm.
of the conspiracy guy.
Okay.
Because, man,
Yeah.
nobody's laughing anymore.
No.
Conspiracy guy was
Yeah.
right.
Oh. Cool. Well, thanks.
No judgment here with Tish Ross. Well,
Mm-hmm.
welcome.
Welcome.
Well, I'll have to go check out her channel after
Uh-huh.
we get off it.
Mhm.
No, but
No, I feel like I've seen.
no, I had a vested interest.
Uh-huh.
I'm terrible with names. What's his
Yeah.
first name, Deb?
What are you talking about?
Back to Country Homestead.
Back to Country Homestead, Jeff. You
Yeah.
always put me on the spot.
All right. Well, you got Full Blown Country, and you have Back to
Full-Blown.
Country
Uh-huh.
Homestead. Well, Back to Country Homestead. Where was I going with this? Now I'm all.
Uh-huh.
So, I had a vested interest with him because he was ex-Air Force.
Yeah.
I was communication, so I was right beside all the intel guys,
Mhm.
right? And he
Mhm.
was kind of in intel. That's why he's good at doing this infiltration
mhm.
series. But we talked, and he can't say stuff and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know because it came through my van, and it was all digitized. And
Yeah.
and
So you don't know nothing.
I don't know what was going on over in the intel tent.
Yeah.
But it came through me, so
Uh-huh.
I knew a lot of them, and we were both in the Air Force. So sitting down at the Pinecone Fest we had a rip-roaring good time
Yeah,
talking with each other.
Yeah. I really enjoyed both him and Lorena.
Now, how that went from full-blown country
I have no
to
idea.
back to country
No.
to
I have no idea
that's how
what
my
you're
mind
talking
works.
about. Yeah, it is. You don't know what you're talking about. But we've done pretty good, and I told most of the news. You didn't really have any news. It's weird.
Yeah.
So I tried to
And
bring it in.
at
I
least-
missed our slides, though.
even if we were boring, the dock was jumping.
It was jumping
So
today.
it-
This guy's going to fall in the water. It's spinning down
one
there.
got his little
Yeah.
3-year-old daughter up on his, just about the
Yeah.
size of our
Uh-huh. Yeah.
granddaughter.
Yeah. So our little granddaughters are almost 3 and 6 months. So
They're-
that's who we got to see this week.
That
Barney Miller.
Barney Miller, yes. Look up Barney Miller, maybe like conspiracy guy or something like that, and it'll pop up on YouTube. I'll go find it for
Thank you, Okie.
next week.
Yeah.
Next week's
That would
show
give
or
us
something
something.
like that.
We like the whole
Conspiracy
that side.
there.
Mm-hmm.
But this
Yeah.
that episode was brought up to me by somebody else not a month or two ago. Or
No,
maybe longer, but I was just like, holy crap, man, nobody's laughing at him now. Oh my gosh. My brain
Is not working today.
No. I was on something and then poof. I pulled a Biden.
Thank you, Joy, for working
Just
so hard this
remember-
morning.
You're getting your news from a janitor.
Yeah.
And maybe pretty soon,
Maybe 2 janitors.
2 janitors. Debbie might come to the dark side.
Good morning, young cowboy.
Oh, the kids.
Yeah.
Our grandkids. The fun age.
Yeah.
The granddaughter was,
Mm-hmm.
she was funny, and she's very
She's
well-spoken.
very smart.
So, she would be telling, no, not at this time, or something like that.
Yeah.
You're like, do you want to do
Have
this?
a great weekend, zombie.
Not particularly at this time, or something
Yeah.
like that. You're
We're
like-
about to jump off, too.
And-
We've almost been an hour.
And the 6-monther,
Yeah.
she's going to be a comedian.
She
I
takes
think.
everything
She's
in
just
right
like
now.
this.
She's like taking everything in right now. She is so alert.
She just look at me like,
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you got
crying.
your skeleton back.
no crying. I mean, she might have been upset a little, like like
Uh-huh.
that, talking a little bit.
Yeah.
But never cried. I
Yeah.
don't think it cried once the whole time we were there.
Oh,
Maybe.
it did.
Okay.
It did.
All right. I just block it out.
You just block it out.
Go take care of that, Debbie.
Yeah. I got it. I got it. She was a sweetheart. I really enjoyed getting to see her.
Ken's here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really enjoyed getting to see them. I don't get to see them very often. They'll be down after Christmas, so
Yeah.
and they're having the girls baptized while
know,
they're
I
down
gotta-
here.
Catch up on Ken's last
Yeah.
video. I've been kind of
Yeah, we missed a bunch of videos while we were out of town.
Yeah, I've been
and-
busy.
We were visiting and driving and all that kind of good stuff. And
Something about a dress, I think. I kind
Yeah.
of skipped through it real fast while I
Mhm.
had a second,
yeah,
Just
who
see.
knows?
so I'll have to catch up on that.
Who knows? So, should we let the good people get going so that they can
absolutely,
enjoy
Absolutely.
their Perry
Saturday.
Mason? I think it's Barney Miller.
It's not Barnaba. Barnaby. But Barney Barney Miller. It's Barney Miller is the
Yeah.
character, but I think is that the name of
Perry
the
Mason.
is that the name of the show?
I don't
too?
know.
Perry Mason is. Maybe he's answering a question to somebody
Who
else.
knows what's going on? I think we have made our allotment of
Yeah, let's get
at
at it.
live so that these good people can get onto their Saturday to watching some football, to cleaning and doing laundry, to doing whatever their Saturdays have them doing.
All right,
So,
I got a low battery here. Okay, we're back up here. Let me kill the phone number. You want to lead us out, Deb?
Barney Jones or Barnaby Jones.
Barnaby Jones.
We'll figure it out, and we will have it next week with some clips from
I'm
it.
going Barney Miller.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Everybody enjoyed their weekend. Thank you for being with us for an hour of your